First here at 9 o'clock, Oklahoma Senator Jim Inhofe with a retirement announcement. The former Tulsa mayor, Oklahoma legislator, and U.S. representative has been in public service since the 1960s.
A lot of people expected to run for that seat when it opens up, including current politicians. And if that does happen, it could cause a domino effect as other elections are then held for those seats. Thank you so much for joining us tonight at 9 o'clock. I'm Shannon Brousseau.
I'm Brian Dorman. The big question, of course, tonight, who will replace him? News on 6's Grant Stevens joins us now live from our newsroom. Grant, Senator Inhofe will remain in office until the end of the year. What can we expect here over the next several weeks, several months?
Well, Brian, Shannon, Inhofe's resignation ensures that this will be a historic election cycle. Experts say Oklahoma voters have a particularly important task this summer, with the chance to pick not just one, but two senators.
The expected January 3rd retirement means voters will choose who fills Inhofe's seat in the November general election. But Tulsa Community College political science assistant professor Knox Brown says there's a lot more to it than that.
That he would, in fact, finish out this year. That was interesting, instead of an earlier arrangement where the governor would appoint a successor. So that was a noteworthy plot twist.
With the choice in the hands of voters, all eyes will be on the primary election this summer, where a flood of Republican and Democrat candidates will be narrowed down to just one nomination from each party.
The first stage, and perhaps the most important stage, is the primary, because in a lopsided Republican state like Oklahoma, the winner of the Republican primary is very likely to be your next junior senator in Oklahoma.
Inhofe has already announced who he'd like to fill his shoes, his chief of staff, Luke Holland.
There's going to be a flood of very talented, very ambitious, and very serious candidates.
That prediction is already coming true. Politico points to former U.S. Attorney Trent Shores, Representatives Mark Wayne Mullen and Kevin Hern as likely contenders.
Oklahoma voters have a serious responsibility and a lot to think about.
Those primary elections feel like they may just be right around the corner. They are coming up in June. Grant Stevens, Oklahoma's own News on 6.